So today I am with Dr. Avani from Reshine Clinic, and she specializes in laser treatments. And what I am here to talk to her about is permanent hair removal using lasers. So a lot of you sent me a lot of questions, and that is what I'm going to bombard her with today. So Dr. Avani, tell us something about...
Hi, I'm Dr. Avani. I'm a cosmetologist and a trichologist. I've been practicing since 5 years and I am specialized in lasers.
Okay, and this is your own clinic?
Yes.
Okay. So, doctor, there are so many questions. Like, you know, body hair is something that every woman would hate to have and wants to get rid of. And everyone has these so many concerns and questions when it comes to laser treatments. So, I've got a list of a lot of questions which I've shortlisted, and I've come up with some questions which are most commonly asked. And I want to start with asking you about what exactly is this treatment, like how does it work, and what's the science behind it, like a very quick...
Okay, so laser is nothing but a heat energy that converts into light energy. So it is a pure form of heat. So how does it work? It targets the pigment, the color of your hair. Color ke through it targets the hair follicle from where your hair grows. So it directly burns the hair follicle, and that's why we call it as it's a permanent solution for a permanent problem, like a permanent hair reduction. And it can never be 100%. Why? Because it targets the pigment, the color of your hair. So after particular sessions, whatever hair comes, those are like fine baby hair, so there is no color to target. So reason it can never be 100%. It can be till what, 70 to 80, maximum 90%.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in fact, that's the next question, which is a question that a lot of people ask, is it 100% permanent? So you're saying that it is 80 to 90%, because after that the hair growth is so fine that...
Yeah.
But is that hair growth still visible?
Not really. Probably you can shave it like once in a while. Okay. Again, it's a myth that because of shaving you get a hard growth, thick growth. No, it's absolutely a myth.
Okay.
So basically, because of the random shaving you get like thick growth, uneven growth, but not because of the reason. So post laser you can definitely shave it like once in a while.
So is there a way that you're supposed to?
Yeah, always go like the razor should move opposite to your hair growth. Opposite to your hair growth. So suppose if your hair growth is like this, you have to go opposite.
Okay. That is interesting information, because I always thought it was supposed to be along. So that is very interesting. Okay. The next question was, so is it really permanent?
Okay, yes, it is permanent. Why? Because as I told you, it targets your hair follicle, जहाँ से बाल उठते हैं. So once if there is no follicle, so how your hair is going to grow back?
So it's like, because a lot of people say कि 2-3 साल बाद फिर करना पड़ता है.
So it is a maintenance. Maybe so that totally depends from person to person. Suppose now if you have a dense growth, you got like really good results, 70%. But still, if you think I mean let's just do 1 or 2 sessions more, so that can be done in a gap of 6 months or maybe a year time.
Okay.
But yes, definitely. I mean, I can assure you that you will not get that kind of growth again.
Okay. Yeah. Or the same growth.
Same growth. Okay. Yes. So now you cannot really commit, because everything depends from person to person, body part to body part, hair growth to hair growth. So yeah. And also, suppose if you have a hormonal imbalance, then there are chances that you might get a facial hair, because your jawline is highly affected by hormones. So there are chances, but then nobody can control hormones. Understand one thing, in our industry we work externally. If something is happening internally or wo bahar aa raha, then we cannot help. But then again you have an option of doing a laser.
Yeah. Okay. One of the other questions that came up again and again is that, is it safe? Like, does it darken your skin or does it cause pigmentation? That is something a lot of people were really concerned about.
Yes, it is 100% safe. Even like 30-40 years ago also, there was no side effect as such. There was only one side effect, that there were chances of burn. Why? Because it's a heat, right?
Right.
So, but now it's been like what, 10 years, the technology has become so advanced that the machine itself have a cooling device. So reason it has become pain free also.
Right.
And as such, apart from that, so laser, how does laser differs? So basically because of its wavelength, the strength of the heat, so
Right.
it doesn't have more strength कि वो hair follicle के नीचे जा सके.
Okay.
So it goes only till hair follicle. So now with lasers we do a lot of other treatments, let's say tattoo removal, acne, pigmentation, then scars. But then we have, for every skin concern we have different machines. Why? Because of the wavelength, because of the depth, like उसे कौन से layer तक जाना है. So yeah, it is safe. And second question was
does it cause pigmentation?
Not at all. I mean, it's a myth. जो pigmentation or darkening है, that is basically a burned skin. It's not a pigmentation or it's not a darkening. वो आपका skin burn जल चुका है basically. Okay. Because laser से in fact cells renew होते because it's a heat. So after doing a procedure, like probably after 3 sessions, you will see the skin texture will improve, like better, and smooth texture, and everything will become like, you will see the difference.
So because like a couple of people have said कि I have seen somebody with a bluish tint on their upper lip or a bluish tint on their side lobes. Bluish. That's what they said. Bluish.
Dark.
Oh, that is burn.
Yes,
that is a burn. So why do these burns, like, is it
it totally depends from where you are getting it done. First thing. Second thing, who is doing laser, like is she a cosmetologist, a qualified therapist, a trained person, and third कि कौन सा machine use हो रहा है. Now market में if you see 50,000 से लेके 30, 40, 50 lakhs तक के machines available है. So of course कुछ ना कुछ difference होगा. So yes, that's because either गलत तरीके से किया गया है या तो machine
गड़बड़ है.
Yes.
Do you want to tell us about your machine? Which one do you use?
We are using a diode machine, which 60% of the clinic these days they are using this. Basically, it's a pain-free.
Okay. So it's pain-free.
Yeah, and it's FDA approved.
Okay, great. And I can vouch for the pain-free because I've got one session done, and it actually, like, I got it for the full body and it did not pain. So that I can.
You just get little warm sensation.
Yeah,
I think that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And doctor, also, is it safe for sensitive skin?
Definitely yes, because see, when we say laser, so basically we have to set a frequency. So depending on the skin type and hair type, we choose the frequency.
Okay.
So suppose if you are coming with your friend also, दोनों के लिए results भी बहुत अलग हो गए and frequency भी अलग.
Different होगी.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we don't have to do anything with sensitivity.
One of the other questions that kept coming up is that how many sessions are enough?
See, 6 is mandatory.
Okay.
And it might go till 8 sessions maybe, but then after 6, as per my experience, and I've been doing laser since 5 years, hardly 2 to 3 clients को मैंने repeat दिया, like I have given more than 6 sessions.
Okay.
But 6 is more than enough.
It's enough.
Enough. Or if suppose if you are blessed with a very dense growth, then depend करता है, then maybe more 2 sessions. Then but the interval gap बढ़ जाता है. So suppose now 6 session is we are doing it once in a month. But then आगे के sessions maybe we can do it once in 2 months, 3 months. It totally depends.
Depends on the hair growth and the need.
Exactly.
Okay. But typically 6 sessions.
6 to 8. Yes.
Okay.
6 तो मतलब I think
Okay.
it's more than enough.
Great. And one other question is that why is the procedure so expensive?
Okay, because the machine is expensive.
Okay.
And yeah, actually the machine itself is expensive.
Right.
And there are a lot of people who rent out the machine, so we have to pay rent also. And apart from that, after particular, I mean, if we reach till particular shots, we need to give machines for the maintenance. So there are a lot of other costs.
Costs
Yeah.
involved.
Yeah.
So on that note, I want to point out that Dr. Avani is actually providing this entire full body permanent hair removal service for like the entire package for just 30,000, which is a steal, which is why I'm getting it done. And it's 6 sessions, so yeah, which is really a steal because I haven't heard of this being given anywhere else. I think it's your regular charges would be around 65 to 70 or more,
or 60 to 75,000.
60 to 75,000. So this is more than a 50% discount that you're providing for this festive month. So you guys better take advantage of that. Okay, doctor, there are like a couple of other questions. A lot of, like I have heard people say that once you get the laser thing done, you can't wax. And if you wax, the hair comes back again. Is that true?
No, not at all. Once the follicle is there, it's dead. I mean, it can never grow back.
Okay.
It's not possible.
So it's a myth that if you wax.
Yes.
So then for the maintenance, instead of shaving, is it okay to wax also?
Definitely, that's absolutely your call. I mean, if you want to, you can. But I think, trust me, like 70 to 80% results are more than enough. Like I had done it like 5 years ago. I just shaved once in 6 months and I'm all good.
Okay. So one other question which I got from a lot of people was that after the first session, how much reduction in hair growth can they expect?
15 to 20%, like maximum 20%.
15 to 20% after the first?
After the first session.
Okay.
In second session, you can expect anything between 30 to 40, and after 3 sessions, guaranteed 50% for sure.
And after that, it becomes less, is it?
Yes.
Okay. Why is that?
Because as I told you, laser targets the pigment, the color of your hair. So after every session, your hair is becoming finer and finer. So the energy itna absorb nahi kar sakta. So reason. But then in 3 sessions, as per my experience, 50% for sure.
That's amazing. Awesome. When you talk about full body, you include the bikini area as well, right? Which is a very, very sensitive area.
Right.
So, how safe is that?
Again, it's safe, 100% safe.
Okay.
So, and also it's not painful. Okay. So, because we are not working inside the lip line, we are just working on the outside of your bikini. So, yeah, it's safe. It's 100% safe. Yes.
Okay.
Definitely post laser, you will conceive, you can have babies. Kuch bhi nahi hota.
Okay.
So, it's safe.
And there was this one, because the last time we spoke about this and you mentioned that pregnant women or people who are planning pregnancy should not do it.
Because again, I understand, again it's a radiation. See, there is no as such any side effect, but we do it. They are not allowed to do it because you never know. Kuch bhi ho sakta. Because it's a radiation, right? It's a pure form of heat.
Right.
Yeah.
So you don't want to risk anything. So it's more like an outer chance that you want to avoid.
Right.
That's the reason. What we're going to do now is we're going to go through the treatment and show you guys snippets of actually how the procedure is done. Hey guys, so I just want to share with you my first experience. I've had one full body laser session and it's been about 3 weeks and it is great because the thing is that usually I would have to shave after say a week. Like I would start feeling like now I need to shave. But now it's been 3 weeks and I still haven't, and I still feel that I can stretch it for a few more days, which is fabulous. And I definitely feel that the hair is lighter by about 15 to 20% on my hands and legs, but on my face, like I've actually got my side locks done as well, I have hardly seen any hair come back. And earlier after the first session I almost feel like I was a child and now I'm a woman and I can actually see the shape of my face, but it actually hasn't come back as much, like say about 50% maybe, and that too very fine. It's not as dense as now I feel it was before. So yeah, I think my first My experience after my first session has been really good, and I hope the rest will be as amazing.